Hello YouTube, my name is Cryonic Flame, and welcome to a series I like to call The Joy of Building 1. In this series, I will be building multiple different sorts of houses or bases in Minecraft, and if you want, you can log on to a Minecraft world and build alongside with me, and if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine as well. The block palette I will be using for this build will be as follows: white terracotta, stone bricks, spruce stairs, and really just all of the types of spruce wood, such as spruce logs and the stripped version of that. So why don't we hop straight into it? The first thing I will be doing is just creating a small base layer to our house here, like a sort of structure out of the stone bricks, just creating a 2 tall little layer. Now if you really want to know and build exactly what I am, this house is currently 7 by 9 blocks. So if you need to build along with me, that's how big I will be building today. Once you have finished your foundation, you can take the white terracotta and just build up 3 blocks, like so. And you can keep doing this till eventually you get something like this. And it shouldn't look good right now because we have not added anything at all. This is just the bare, like just a plain box. Now what I'm gonna do is, to shape this house, I'm going to use these stripped spruce logs and create a pillar right along the corners, like that. So right here, going up like that, and right here. The best thing about building in Minecraft is that if you make a mistake, you can always change it. It's not there permanently. So then I will be taking this and creating a sort of frame using these spruce stairs. So I'll create, for instance, a block, stair, let's do stair there, stair up, so then we'll have to go another block up, so it creates that difference in the roof, and then up one more, and then over one more, kind of like that. And then I can add that there, and eventually we will have ourselves a pretty nice looking roof. Kind of like this. So now we have the shape that we wanted on our side. So then we can take the white terracotta and just build up along this frame. Kind of like so, so that the only thing that is blocking this from reaching the side once we create our roof is the stairs here. So now we have the basic wall of our house. So the next thing we need to do is we need to take this roof and bring it out one more, so these pillars aren't just sort of there. So instead of creating just like sort of a flat wall here, we have some depth. So I'm just gonna take this roof and extend it out by 1. So instead of it being so flat as it is right now, it will end up like this. And we have to fill that in there because I made a small mistake. Alright, so now we have the roof and then the shape of the roof, so now we can copy it on this side to create the exact same pattern, and then eventually the entire frame of our house. And there we have both sides, and now we just take this and we connect it. And we can just keep going, taking it nice and slow till we have our desired result. And there we have it. Now, to add a little bit of texture to this, one thing that I used a sort of weird roofing pattern, not the usual just straight, like up sort of. So what I need to do because of that, I need to take these sides and create a sort of arch in them, and also fill in these gaps right there. But I need to take these sides and create a sort of arch using the blocks here to get maybe curve to it. Have it, I don't want to maintain the same pattern. Go like that. And we have ourselves, that should be the point where we drop down. Just keep it going. And we have, no, yes, no. This goes there, this goes there. And we have our arch. There we go. It's looking really nice. Can get rid of this now. Just replace it with this top section right here. And then this gives us some extra space for some walls. Even more walls that I had. So it creates this sort of curve effect that this bland sort of flat side like this does not give. And this is needed for when you do this, because then on the tops here you can create a sort of design that may give it a sort of style of architecture, or maybe even just some extra, I guess, flavor to your bill. And there we have our nice roof. Now the next thing I want to work on, hold on, let me fill this in, is these walls, because we can't just have them being just plain stuff forever. So I kind of want to add something to the centerpiece here. Maybe a sort of fancy window, or just something that looks better than a plain empty wall, because that's never fun to look at. This, like that. Take that away. Let's go up here, and then maybe like that, or one higher like that. No, because that makes it even. So I want to do that, maybe. No, it needs to go like this. Yes, I like that. Maybe. I wonder if we use this along with a hint of dark stripped logs, kind of splattered like that, there, and then here, like that, to add some contrast to it, this might look a bit better than what we were dealing with. And this. I kind of like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep this style, and then what I'm gonna do is I am going to take some yellow glass panes and white glass panes to create a sort of difference in window look, kind of like that, and we have ourselves a pretty nice looking window. Now, what I'm going to do here is I am noticing we have no entrance. So I think I'm going to take out the side of this area here and just create some nice staircase up to our sort of second floor we've got going on here. Like that maybe, and then we just take it and go like this maybe. Yeah. And then we're already at this level here. So it's a way to get in our house, of course, because otherwise what's the point of building this thing? Just gonna go with an open style, maybe. Like that. I don't know, I'll work on the entrance later. But this is our front window, so we want everyone to see it. I feel like we could shift this one up, because keeping the window where it is, I just feel like this, touching this, makes it too low to the ground. So if I bring this up, one, like that, and then we destroy this, this. Now this needs to be moved up, so we do need to move the window. Keep that there. White, yellow. Yeah, I think that's looking a lot better, because touching the foundation, it didn't look like a true foundation. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some stairs here and create a sort of foundation to our walls here, I guess you would say. Maybe connect that there. No, this needs to be just that. We connect it like that, and then we get out some spruce trap doors. And we can create a trapdoor structure up to there. One down here. Place. There we are. And one right here. To give it a sort of better look. And we need the trapdoors up here. Because otherwise it won't look right. And there we go. Now, I think we can add a bit more if we section off the foundation from this side, like that, place that back down there, and boom, we have ourselves a pretty nice looking sort of house. We are. And now we can repeat the exact same thing over here, keeping in mind that this is one block higher than the last one. So I think what I'll do is, instead of changing up our design, I'm going to dig into this so I can repeat the same design that I have going on over on the front of our build, because this is the so-called back, because people aren't really going to be coming down this mountain going, oh look, there's a house, but if they're over here, they'll be able to see it. The next thing I'm going to work on, now that we have both the front and the back done, is the sides. So the first side is going to be this blank empty one right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a frame for it right here, underneath here. Let's go. We gotta make it so it's the same level as everything else. Get it from right here. And then, so the main strategy I want to use for the frame is a giant wall or pillar here, and then a crisscross pattern going down right to right here. So how I want to do this, I'm going to take this, go diagonally up to this, like that, continue it down, keep going, and now we put this there, this there, this there, this there, and that, mind the dog, all the way down to that, and then we can bring it up into here, like that, so it still looks supported. There, and we have some pretty nice sides, and if you want, you can take this and dig out a little hole for a window, but I wouldn't suggest that because of the way that we have this framing going on. So what I'm going to do for this is a little bit differently, because as you can see, our entrance is sort of in the way of our little thing that we created here. So I'm going to put this here, like that, out like this, maybe even expand this platform a bit more. That, go like this, maybe even further out, like that. There we are. So we have a wide enough platform for our thing here, our entrance, and we can even have a path going up this mountain here that I'll create a bit later. Now, because the side is different, I created this sort of wall fragment right here, like that, because that makes it a lot better, because we need it even with this deck if we're going to add a sort of piece of structuring, I guess you would say, right here. So I'm just going to continue the same design, but instead of having that diagonal drop I had, I'm going to create it like this, straight off of this platform here, and then use it into our entrance. And here we have our entrance. It's not looking too shabby, but once we clean up a few things like this, and then we add, so because of this, I don't think just the simple door would look very good there. So we can get creative with our entrance and maybe do a different sort of pattern. Go like this. See that. See that. Like this. No. We have to get rid of this. I think we do. Get rid of this. And then we can place a door on the other side to create our good looking entrance. Now, you may have noticed I used a ton of spruce stairs, and a way to fix that is I'm going to grab some different type of stairs. I'm going to grab cobble stairs and take this like preferably the frame of the build, and just go up and convert the very edge of the roof to a stone. It doesn't have to be cobblestone. I'm using cobblestone, but it can be just any sort of stone, just the last bit of it. Like that and like that. I'm gonna need to grab some cobble blocks to fill those in. Oh, I got the advancement Stone Age. Let's go, let's go. Don't know why I just got that, but here we are. And then we go here, here, and we take our entire sort of cool design that we made, and we actually convert that into cobblestone instead of the spruce we were using, because the spruce got way too repetitive and we needed a change to the texture. And now we have that. We go on the other side and we do the exact same thing. And there we have it. Now, the last thing I want to do is texturing. Now, you all probably know how to do texturing, so I'll leave you guys to that, and I'll let you see me do it with just like a sped up version of it. But you guys basically got the gist of it, so you don't have to texture exactly how I do it, because texturing's kind of just throwing things like just in random spots, kind of like boom, 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 and boom, and that. And you all probably know how to do it by now. If you don't, check out the video on my channel. And then we can just take this, and it's already looking a lot better than just the casual thing that we did, like just the pure spruce. It always isn't the best, because that's called block overload, and when you have too much of the same block, the eyes just basically combine the building all into one giant image, and it looks gross. So when you add texturing to it, it sort of loses that. And with the texturing, we have ourselves a pretty good roof. Can even take this, get some dark oak slabs and some cobblestone slabs, and I think instead of this like bind here being, whoops, I didn't mean to break that. Instead of this bind here being spruce, I'm actually going to make it cobblestone, because that looks like the frame more than the side of the roof, so that makes it look like the whole frame is holding it up. And now we have ourselves a house. I would like to thank you all for watching this, and I know my skin is different. I don't know what's wrong with it. It was a bug, so we got these cool armor trims that kind of look like my skin. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching, and if you want to see another one of these, please make sure to like and subscribe, because then I will know that you guys enjoy these. Make sure to check out the other videos on my channel if you did perhaps enjoy, and if you want to learn more about building, I have a whole series on it. Thank you, and goodbye.